This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And that one's good by Clark.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And, Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Here is Carlisle. He takes it in. Rejected by Murray. Clark outside. Pass to Bouknight. One-on-one fast break. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 6 points. And Clark has got the ball here for the 76ers. 4-point game. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Walker. Murray with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
At the top of the key, Clark. 76ers moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Bassey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Clark. 5 points in the game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here is Carlisle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Bouknight. From the arc. And here is Clark. Here's Bassey. Outside for Griffin. Gets the three-pointer. The fall. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
And the 76ers making a change here. Nuggets trailed by 4. Pass to Arcidiacono. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And so it's Houston with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Arcidiacono. Oh, he misses the dunk. Walker with it. Now guarded by Murray.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here is Carlisle. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all-winning season.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round. Just a solid contributor. Korkmaz gives you size at the guard position, and he can shoot it.
He really can. I love the way he strokes it. Korkmaz is a very, very capable scorer. And he can get his points within the flow of the offense. And the other thing I like, he can make tough shots, too.
Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 13.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Davison. Unable to get that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Arcidiacono. Rebound by Murray.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Davison. Stripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Arcidiacono.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Christie. Count it. Christie's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Walker. Misses the baby hook. He got it up. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Here's a one-do. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Park of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
From downtown, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Andrews. The rebound by Davison. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Bouknight. Releases. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up, and it's fun to watch. And we thank you for that story.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Davison. They set the pick. And a finish with two hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Walker. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, that was terrific.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Down low. Here's a 1-2.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Arcidiacono. 6 points for him. Pass to Şengün. It's deflected.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Timeout called the Rockets. Rockets trailed by 15. Griffin with the steal. Lets the three fly. And the 76ers get it back.
Rockets foul. Andrews. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Clark. He's got 9. Pass to Christie. And a miss there on the triple. By himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
.156 left now here in the second. To the inside. Back to Clark. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Murray. The Rockets pull it in. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Outlaw. Here is Carlisle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
.110 left here in the second. Here's Bassett. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Driving inside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Rockets substitution.
Here's Andrews.
Şengün.
Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Philadelphia ball.
Now off the inbound. And Clark slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Timeout called the Rockets. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Christie. Clark into the lane. The rebound by Outlaw. Outside, Walker.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
17 seconds left in the first half. Clark with it. He's got 11. That one, no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Outside, Walker. It's tipped. Here's Davison. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 16.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And great, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Going inside, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
For Houston, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go. Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Clark with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Clark's got 14 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Rockets making a change here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clark for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Andrews. Makes it off the glass. Here's Clark. 14 points for him.
Houston foul. Andrews. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers.
Boy, just a lazy cross-court pass there. You're just begging for that thing to be picked off when you throw it that far across the court.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
With the drive, and Bouknight slams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Outlaw, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's Arcidiacono. That's tipped. Clark outside. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Şengün with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Arcidiacono. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on A.J. Griffin. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:41 left to play in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time. And the situation.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Rockets call timeout.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here is Carlisle. No points in the game yet for him. Fires from deep. And Garuba pulls it down.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Davison. 9 points in the game so far. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Moving it up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Christopher. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The Rockets have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. And the first one drops.
Christie. That's his first personal foul.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Davison. 13 points in the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
4 on the shot clock. Bouknight, no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the 76ers call time here. Rockets making a change here. And so here is Houston. And there's the drive. And it's Griffin with the rebound. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Pass to Şengün. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. To the paint. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Walker's got 23.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Arcidiacono. Clark outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Driving to the basket. And the turnover again by Houston.
Philadelphia ball.
And Clark has got the ball here for the 76ers. Five on the clock. Out to the right wing. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. It's up a three. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Carlisle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Rockets foul.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Christie.
And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Pass to Murray. That shot missing. Walker with some nice D. Here's Carlisle. Another miss by Houston.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both good from the line that time.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Pass to Andrews. Here's Arcidiacono. Here's Andrews. Three-pointer. And Garuba pulls it down. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat.
Oh,
man. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Clark.
Right side to Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Rockets.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Now, here's Clark. Inside. Pass to Garuba. Now, here's Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And it's Clark slamming it down. Arcidiacono taking his time here. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now the 76ers with it. Clark right side. Murray outside. Back to Clark. Pass to Bouknight. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Three-pointer. They get it back. Clark outside. Murray outside. To the left side wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For the 76ers.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
when it is just a 2-game season series. The team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the triple. The Rockets pull it in. No good there. Some solid defense from Clark.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.